Hello and welcome to Yoga with Ian. I hope you're well. It'll be another short session. We'll see how long it takes. Comfortable cross-legged, hands wherever they're most comfortable for you. Palms up, palms down, doesn't matter which, but allow the elbows to drop back, shoulders away from the ears. Good. Inhale, rise up through the crown of the head, get tall. As you exhale, keep the length in the spine and slowly allow the breath to come out, gently. Good. Inhaling, lengthening up through the spine. Exhale, keep the length in the spine. Good. Following the breath. At the end of the next exhale, gently open the eyes. Take the right hand outside of the left knee, left hand slightly behind. Inhale, stretching up crown of the head towards the ceiling. Exhale, turn to look over the left shoulder. Inhale back through center, swapping hands as you do so. Exhaling, looking over the right shoulder. Inhale back through center, swapping hands. Exhaling, looking over the left. Inhale back through center, swapping hands. Exhaling, looking over the right. Inhale to center, roll over onto all fours, come onto hands and knees. Knees directly below hips, wrists directly below shoulders. Inhale, open the chest forward, pull the shoulders back, drop the spine, look up high to the top corner of the room ahead of you. Even though the spine is dropping, push back a little bit on the hips so there is an abs engagement underneath. Good. Exhaling, arching the spine up towards the ceiling, let the head and the tailbone drop, chin to chest, get all the air out of the lungs if you can. Good. Inhale, opening foot, pulling the shoulders back, dropping the spine, looking high. Good. Continue those movements, following the breath. Good. End of the next exhale, come to center. Good. Inhale the right hand forward, palm facing to the left, pulling the top shoulder back. Exhale the hand down. Inhale the left hand, palm facing to the right, pulling the top shoulder back. Exhale the hand down. Inhale the right hand, push out the left heel, lengthen, stretch. Get the lengthening to feel inside of the abdomen. Good. Release the hand and the knee down to the ground. Stretch out the left hand, push out the right heel, lengthening in the same way. Stretching forward with the middle finger of the hand, pushing the heel away, getting the abdomen to lengthen. Good. Release the hand and the knee down to the ground. Stretch out the right hand, push out the left heel. Bend the knee, the foot rises up, sweep or swim the hand around. Take ankle, top of the foot, or if you can, interlace fingers with toes. Lift the foot high into the air, open the chest. Good. Release the hand and the knee down to the ground. Stretch out the left hand, push out the right heel. Bend the knee, the foot rises up, sweep or swim the hand around. Take ankle, top of the foot, or if you can, interlace fingers with toes. Lift the foot high into the air, open the chest. Good, release the hand and the knee down to the ground. Push out the right heel. Sweep the right hand forward. Release the hand and knee down to the ground. Push out the left heel. Sweep the left hand forward. Release the hand and knee down to the ground. Push out the right heel, sweep the right hand forward. Bend the knee, the foot rises up. See if you can take the hand around to hold the instep, thumb to the sole of the foot, lifting up high into the air, opening the chest. Good. Release the hand and the knee down to the ground. Push out the left heel, sweep the left hand forward, bend the knee, the foot rises up. See if you can take the hand around, hold the instep, thumb to the sole of the foot, lifting up high into the air, opening the chest. Good. Release the hand and the knee down to the ground. Tuck the toes under, lift the knees, push hips back, downward dog. Pedal the feet, walking on the spot. Any variation on this to warm up the hips, please feel free. Good. Coming to center and stillness. Taking baby steps, walk up towards the top edge of the mat. Keep the feet hip width apart. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Abdomen against thighs, knees into armpits, head hangs. Hold opposite elbows. Gently swing the body from side to side. So you're getting movement in the lower spine and the hips. Good. Coming to center and stillness, keeping the chin tucked to the chest Start to uncurl the spine, one vertebra at a time. Carry on lifting the arms up high. Pull back, drop the shoulders, and mindfully release the hands down either side. Good. Stepping up towards the top edge of the mat, feet parallel, ideally big toes touching. Step the right foot over the left. Have a hand width distance between the feet. Hips, shoulders, parallel front edge. Right palm faces out. Inhale up, past the wall, past the ceiling, top corner of the room, reaching right the way over. Look up to the inside of the arm. Release the hand. Step the foot back. Take the left foot over the right. Hand width distance between the feet. Hips, shoulders, parallel front edge of the mat. Left palm faces out. Inhaling up, stretching past the wall, past the ceiling. Top corner of the room, reaching down with the right fingertips, look up to the inside of the arm. Release the hands, step the foot back. Feet parallel, ideally big toes touching. Lift all the toes up into the air, spread them out. Lower them down one at a time if it's at all possible. Good. Stand tall, get that little bit of self-confidence going. Lovely. Check through the body, balls of toes, balls of heels, pressing firmly, evenly into the ground, knees engaged but not locked out. You might drop the tailbone, you might pull the abdomen in, just depends upon your profile, but almost certainly the shoulders down away from the ears. Rise up with the crown of the head, try to get taller, arms, palms face forward, good. Inhale, sweep the hands down out, drawing nice big circles all the way up to the top, palms come together, forward of the crown. Exhale, swan dive down, bending at hips, bend knees if need be. Inhale, flat spine, hands to shins. Exhale, hands down, stepping back, right foot as far as you comfortably can, followed by left foot. You're in a plank, stay here if you can. Push up between the shoulders, push the ground away, push the heels away so you're engaging all the muscles in the breadth and the length of the back. Good. Lower the knees down to the ground. Bring the body forward, eyes of elbows face forward, lower chest and chin down to the ground, 8-point pose. Inhale through, low cobra. Lengthen, hands off the mat. Good. Hands back, tuck toes under. Push hips back, downward dog. Take 5 breaths. Every inhalation, you're pushing the 3 points of this triangle your body shape is in away from each other. So as you inhale, you push the heels of the feet and the heels of the hands into the ground. Lift the hips higher. As you exhale, slowly try and lower the heels down to the ground. See if you can lower the forehead down to the mat. Don't worry if you can't. You're aiming to. That's all, just to stretch a little bit more. Good. Inhale, rise up tiptoes, bend at the knees, push hips back, step forward, right foot to the front of the mat, followed by left. Inhale, flat spine, hands to shins. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, sweeping out the arms, scooping, palms coming up high into the air, forward of the crown. Exhale, hands down through to the heart center. Good. We'll do the left side. Inhale, sweeping the hands down, now drawing nice big circles. Touch at the top. Shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, swan dive down, bending at hips, bend knees if need be. Inhale, flat spine, hands to shins. Open the chest, flatten the back out so much you could rest a tea tray on it. You want to be nice and flat. Good. Exhale the hands down, stepping back. Left foot as far as you comfortably can, followed by right foot. You're in a firm plank. Again, pushing up between the shoulders. Look down to the ground. Imagine somebody is throwing it at you. Push it back, rise through the shoulders. Now push the heels away. So you're engaging all the muscles in the breadth and the length of the back. Good. Drop knees down to the ground. Bring the body forward, eyes of elbows face forward, lower chest and chin down to the ground. 8-point pose. Ashtangasana. Inhale through. Low cobra. Lengthen. Big toes come together to touch. Let the heels drop out. Pull the elbows back, hands off the mat. Good. Inhale, see if you can get taller. Lovely. Release the hands, tuck toes under, bend knees, push hips back, downward dog. 5 breaths. Again, the body's in the shape of a triangle. On the inhalation, you're pushing the 3 points of the triangle further away from each other. As you exhale, slowly Lowering the heels, lowering the forehead down towards the ground, stretching out, lengthening. Good. Inhale, rise up tiptoes, bend the knees, push hips back, step forward, left foot to the front of the mat, followed by right. Inhale, flat spine, hands to shins. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, scooping out the arms, palms coming up high into the air, forward of the crown. Exhale, hands down through to the heart center. Lovely. Lean forward. Hands come down behind you. Bend the knees, slide the fingers across the ground, arms either side of the ears. Press knees, ankles, thighs firmly together. Can you see the big toes? If not, push the hips back until you can. Try and hold this pose with a flat spine. Good. So don't have your bum stuck out like that, and don't have it tucked under like that. You want to be nice and flat. Good. Exhale, fold down over the knees. Inhale, flat spine, hands to shins. Exhale, hands down, stepping or lightly jumping to the back of the mat. Lower down, either knees, chin, chest, or chaturanga. Remember, if you're doing chaturanga though, you do not touch the knees or the thighs to the ground at any point, including the transition to upward dog. So you're either upward dog or low cobra. Good. Push back, downward dog. The left heel turns in 45 degrees. Step the right foot behind the right hand. Knee directly over ankle, toes pointing forward. Inhale, you have paintbrushes in your hands, but as you inhale up, you're going to paint smooth, gentle, unstuttering lines. So you're coming up with that nice awareness. Shoulders away from the ears. Push back firmly with that left heel. Good bend in the lead knee. Lengthen. Good. Hands, normally classic pose is palms together. But if you want, you can have the hands further out. But hold a ball so that you're as engaged with the hands as you are with the feet. Lovely. Lower the ball down to the front of the mat. This way you can place the hands mindfully. Step back with the right leg. Lower down, either knees, chin, chest, or chaturanga. Choose, it doesn't matter which. Inhale through. You are either low cobra or upward dog. Good. Push back to downward dog. Right heel turns in 45 degrees. Left foot behind left hand. Knee directly over ankle. Toes pointing forward. Good. Inhale. Paintbrushes in the hands. And it can be sideways or forwards. It doesn't matter which. Inhaling up. Paint smooth, gentle, unstuttering lines with that nice awareness. Pressing back with that leg. Press down with the outside edge of the right foot. Good. Lengthen. Hold a ball. Engage the hands. Lovely. Lower the ball down to the front of the mat. Place the hands mindfully. Step back with the left leg. Lower down, either knees, chin, chest, or chaturanga. It does not have to be the same, and you can choose. Inhale through, either low cobra or upward dog. Good. Push back, downward dog. 5 breaths. The body is again in the shape of a triangle, pushing the 3 points of the triangle away from you on the inhale. As the exhale comes in, the exhale leaves, you slowly lower the heels down to the ground. You're trying to get the abdomen closer to thighs, forehead closer to the ground. Good. Inhale, rise up tiptoes, bend at the knees, push hips back, and either step or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, flat spine, hands to shins. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, scooping out the arms, but bending at the knees because we're back to our beloved chair pose. Good. Bring the hands together down through to the heart center. Take the tip of the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Check the knees are lined up together. Then turn the head to look to the tip of the right elbow. If you don't check the knees, what will happen is this. That knee will stick forward. So check the knees. Make sure they're lined up. It won't damage you if you don't do it, but it makes the twist much more effective. Good. Inhale back through to center chair. Exhale, hands together through to heart center. Take the other side, right elbow outside of the left knee. Again, check the knees are lined up together. Then turn the head to look to the tip of the left elbow. Thumbs in towards the heart center. Lovely. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold down over the knees. Inhale, flat spine, hands to shins. Exhale, hands down, stepping or lightly jumping to the back of the mat. Lower down, either knees, chin, chest, or chaturanga. Inhale through. Either low cobra or upward dog. Good. Push back, downward dog. Right heel turns in 45 degrees, left foot behind left hand, knee at your other ankle, toes pointing forward. Inhaling up, paint brushes in the hands. Painting smooth, gentle, unstuttering lines. Good. Pressing down firmly with that back heel, outside edge of the foot. Hands engaged, holding a ball. Lovely. Lower the ball mindfully down to the front of the mat. Place the hands carefully. Step back with the left leg. Lower down, either knees, chin, chest, or chaturanga. Inhale through, either low cobra or upward dog. Push back, downward dog. Left heel turns in 45 degrees, right foot behind right hand, knee direct the other ankle, toes pointing forward. Inhaling up, paint brushes in the hands, painting smooth, gentle, unstuttering lines. Good. Shoulders away from the ears. That nice engagement, hands holding the ball. Lower the ball down to the front of the mat. Place the hands mindfully. Step back with the right leg. Lower down, either knees, chin, chest, or chaturanga. Inhale through, either low cobra or upward dog. Good. Push back, downward dog. 5 breaths. Inhalation is the extension. Exhalation allows you to go deeper into the pose. So as you inhale, you're pushing the 3 points of the triangle away from each other, making that pyramid bigger. As you exhale, slowly lower the heels down to the ground. See if you can lower the forehead closer towards the mat. Lovely. Inhale, rise up tiptoes, bend at the knees, push hips back, and either step or lightly jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, flat spine, hands to shins. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, sweeping the arms out, bending at the knees. Back to our beloved chair pose. Good. See if you can sit lower. You can get the arms parallel to the ground as well. Try and get the thighs parallel to the ground. Good. And hold. Try and hold for 20 seconds. And you do what you can. Don't feel this is what you've got to do. If this is too much, come up higher. It doesn't matter. Go to your edge, nobody else's. Lovely. Release the hands down to the ground. Heel toe the feet so they are shoulder width apart. You want to be this wide, okay? Take the peace fingers, wrap them around the big toes. The thumbs rest on the ends of the toes. Bend the knees, abdomen against thighs, knees into armpits. So now you are like this. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, lift the sit bones to the sky. The head drops, elbows out to the sides. Press the abdomen against the thighs, but keep trying to lift the hips higher. Good. And hold for 5 breaths. Again, inhalation is the extension. So inhaling, you're lengthening. Exhale, you're trying to go in deeper. Lovely. Inhale, release the hand, rise to fingertips. Pivot the right foot on the heel so the rest of the foot rises off the ground. Then slide the right hand underneath, palm facing up, so much so the toes climb the wrist. Do the same with the left hand and the left foot. Good. Inhale, abdomen against thighs, looking forward. Exhale, lift the sit bones to the sky, head drops, look to the space between the knees. And again, 5 breaths. Good. Inhaling, that extension. Exhale, getting the abdomen closer to the thighs. Lovely. Inhaling and exhaling. Gently release the hand. Inhale, rise up to fingertips. Exhale the hands to the waist. Inhale up slowly to standing. Good. And we'll do the body age test again. Interlace the fingers, place them on top of the head. Cross one ankle over the other, slowly, smoothly, and so that you could change your mind at any point, come down to seated. If you need to, release your hands to use them. Try not to bump the last bit. Come down really slowly, just touch. Good. Now, I'm hoping you're comfortably there. Keep the hands interlaced on top of the head. Slowly, smoothly and gently, and if you have to, use the hands. Come back up to standing. Good. Take your time. Everybody goes at a different pace. If you have to use the hands, use the hands. But keep the ankles crossed. Lovely. Change the cross of the ankles. Slowly, smoothly and gently, try not to bump the last bit. Come down to seated. Excellent. Release the hands down either side. Good. Come down to your Shavasana. Have feet roughly between hip and mat width apart, wherever you're most comfortable. Extend the arms, palms towards the ceiling. Slowly roll down. Come into your Shavasana. Arms slightly away from the body so there is a gap under the armpit. Palms facing the ceiling. Close the eyes and gently follow the breath. Good. Keep following the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Allow the body to sink. Imagine you are floating in water. And that immersive feeling where the face is just above the surface of the water. Good. We don't live in bungalows, duplexes or flats. We live in our minds. Yes, that's our permanent residence. And there are no constraints of square meters there. It's a vast space with unlimited area. And you know what? No matter how well organized your bedrooms, balconies, garages and storerooms are, life is good only when things are sorted there, in your mind. And that is where we keep things messy. Regrets piling up in one corner. Expectations stuffed in a closet. Secrets under the carpet. Worries littered everywhere. Comparisons spilt on the table. Complexes leaking from an old bottle. And grudges stinking in a box. Be aware, in this real home of yours, you can't outsource the housekeeping. You've got to do it yourself. On the next inhalation, follow the breath into the head, throat, shoulders, arms, wrists, hands. Feel the life in the hands. Stretch the fingers. Allow for the exhale. On the next inhalation, follow the breath into the head, throat, chest, abdomen, hips, thighs, calves, feet. Feel the life in the feet. Stretch the toes. Allow for the exhale. On the next inhalation, sweep the arms up high overhead. And keeping the eyes closed, roll over to one side. Still keeping the eyes closed, come up to a comfortable seated position. Good. Inhale, sweep the hands out to the sides, bring them up high into the air, palms coming together forward of the crown. Exhale, bring the hands down past the third eye, nose, mouth, throat, to the heart center. The life in me recognizes the life in you. as one. Namaste.